What's up, everybody? I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm feeling a little bit kind of like a head cold going on, but I think I'm kicking it pretty soon. I got to take a few days off of the sauna, which is a bummer for me, but hey, life goes on. I've been getting on X more, the platform formerly known as Twitter. And I find it interesting to engage with people that I disagree with. I've always been, a talker and somebody who enjoys debate and discussion, etc. If the old quote, if somebody's beating you in an argument, improve your argument, not, don't raise your voice, right? Like, I love learning. I love being proven wrong because I get to learn, right? I get to assimilate a better idea. And that process that I'm describing, having entered into, has taught me something. So I think that one of the major bifurcations between those that are productive, constructive, unifying, inspirational, positive individuals and those that are divisive, destructive, malevolent, evil individuals is a simple one. And it's one that goes back to the story of Cain and Abel. And if you've never read Cain and Abel, it's actually a really interesting story. They're brothers, the sons of Adam and Eve, if I'm not mistaken. Cain is a farmer, I believe, Abel being a shepherd. Abel's both sacrificed to God. Abel's sacrifice is accepted and he's smiled upon by God. Cain's sacrifice is not acceptable to God, and Cain becomes bitter, angry, resentful, and vengeful. So Cain, in all of his wicked resentment towards his brother Abel, how dare Abel's sacrifice be, acceptable and Cain's isn't, kills his brother Abel. And interestingly, God says something like, and any biblical scholars can correct me where I'm wrong, that any retribution done on Cain or his descendants is to be met with like sevenfold retribution. So there's an interesting thing that I read as Cain and the followers of Cain do not understand that they're in the wrong for hating Abel, the ones that are seemingly smiled upon by God. Okay, so what's my point? My point is, there are those that accept that life is full of pain and suffering, right? Any Buddhist will tell you that, life is suffering. Christianity, in its abstraction, is about carrying your cross uphill, right? To your inevitable, crucifixion. That is to say, life is unjust, painful, and full of mitigated suffering. But there's meaning and nobility and honor in facing that suffering unquestioningly and persevering and becoming the hero of your own story. That's an Abel perspective to take. Others will tell you how they're a member of a disenfranchised or historically oppressed group, and that another group is to blame. That's extraordinarily wrong. So why is group identity wrong? Group identity is wrong because it disenfranchises the unique aspects of the individual. You're an individual. I'm an individual. The second you call me a, cis white male, you take away the fact that I'm Devin Robert Triantos. You don't know me. I don't know you. And that's why we can enter into a conversation and a debate fairly, because we can learn about each other through the strengths and weaknesses of our positions and arguments. And we can allow those things to do battle as opposed to our persons. That's the way an Abel would act. A Cain is coming in a priori, that is to say, before anything, with resentment and anger. We need to learn to diffuse that victim mentality and enter into interactions fairly.